Hello, this is
Taffy.
Carillion. Welcome
Taffy,
to episode
here you go.
9 of my Let's Play Dragon Age 2 as Carillion Hawk. We are a mage in a mage-unfriendly city, playing on hard difficulty.
Please, can you help me? My brother.
What's wrong?
What happened to your brother?
Karen was always so devout, so idealistic. He was so proud when the Templars accepted him. I pleaded with him not to join the Order, but he wouldn't listen. You hear dark rumors about the Templars and Knight Commander Meredith. And now my brother is gone.
Tell me about Meredith.
What do people say about Knight Commander Meredith?
Oh, she has many admirers. They laud the service she does in keeping the mages in check. But others say she is terribly fierce and utterly without pity, that she sees demons everywhere. It is dangerous even to whisper such things.
What rumors?
What have you heard about the Templars?
People harboring escaped mages just disappear. Templars interrogate and threaten passers-by. My friend has a cousin who's a mage, and she says he was made tranquil against his will. You hear more with every passing day.
I don't think anyone wants to be tranquil. Tell me what happened.
I'm here to help you. Just tell me what you know.
Karen would write me every day. Then suddenly, no more letters. I wrote him many times with no response. I tried to see him, but Knight Commander Meredith threw me out. They won't tell me anything.
How can I help?
Your brother may indeed be in trouble. What can I do for you?
Perchance, in your journeys, if you find yourself in the gallows, ask the other recruits, Wilmerd and Hugh, about my brother. They were Karen's closest friends in the Order. If anyone knows where he is, it's them. May God bless you and watch after you in this endeavor.
Yeah, my brother would be unhappy because I'm a mage playing with Templars, but you know, it's a thing.
You there, Ferelden. I wish to speak with you. I've heard you have dealings with certain elements in the city. You can get things done on the sly, as they say.
On the sly, huh?
That's a fancy way to put it.
I am a magistrate in this city, and as such, I wish to hire you for a small, albeit important, job. A man I sentenced to a life in prison has escaped custody. He's been tracked to an abandoned ruin outside the city.
A request that should have been made of the guard.
And the crime?
Why is there such a clamor to catch this man? What has he done?
He's escaped. That's reason enough to catch him.
That sounds a little too easy.
We're both intelligent people. There's something in the ruins, isn't there?
There is something, yes. There are creatures in the ruins. The guards I sent are ill-equipped to deal with such beasts.
I got it.
I'll take the job.
Bring the fugitive in alive, quickly and quietly. Not only will you be well paid, you'll have the gratitude of a city magistrate. Useful for a refugee, wouldn't you agree?
Okay. Well, we'll see how that one turns out, won't we?
Good day to you.
I don't like the weird hook top. I guess when I swing it at people, which I do periodically do, it would be better. Okay. Yeah, to go to the Bloomin' Rose to look for the wife, and Athenville. Oh, there she goes, Athenville.
Huh. Well, I just lost a sovereign. Didn't think you'd stoop to our kind again. Indeed.
Oh,
Or
it's
are
actually
you not
ringing.
too proud to make some coin?
What's the job?
Pride usually hasn't been my downfall.
Since you stormed off, we don't have anyone who can quite work your magic, if you know what I mean. I sent some men to fence a bit of cargo down at the docks. Haven't seen them since. I'd pay good silver for the safe return of them, or the goods.
Who's missing?
Is this anyone I know?
When you left, we had to take on New Ferelden. Volunteers. Lad named Price was leading them. No one of your caliber.
Where do I go?
Where were they last seen?
They were supposed to meet down by the docks, under cover of darkness. I know you're familiar with the concept.
I got it. Elro will be mad, but whatever.
Consider it a deal.
Good. Go to the docks tonight. My boy Price was supposed to meet our buyers from the Carta there. Maybe you can find out what happened.
Yeah, Eveline was upset. I keep calling her Emerald. Eveline. But
avert your eyes for a...
I was kind of hoping that Isabel would be happy. I was doing the underdirty work, but... Okay, let's go find...
Get outside, you lazy thing. You'll ruin my business.
this dude who sent the lilies.
So, Isabella, you're a captain.
That's right, big girl. What of it?
I don't remember your name on any registries. Every ship that docks has to declare.
I never docked. And you're no port authority.
And you are no merchant.
Ooh, scrutiny.
She has no ship either.
Today's my rest day, but I'll make an exception for you. What can I say? Why work if you're not working hard?
Oh, I like him. He reminds me of someone.
He does? Who is it?
Think about it, kitten.
Well, you couldn't have meant Varric, because he's not even an elf. Oh, you were referring to yourself. Sorry.
See? I knew it had come to you.
I can see why Nanette liked you. You're feisty.
A refreshing change from the pale slug I married. I hear she finally left her worthless husband. Good for her. I just wish she'd said goodbye.
You think she left him?
Did she tell you she left her husband?
No, I just hope that's what she did. Ghislaine only wants her for her family's wealth. Ninette's a jewel. Elegant, worldly, just the perfect level of depraved. Ghislaine doesn't deserve her.
Could she be in trouble?
Do you think Ninette has come to harm?
I hope not. Everyone loves Ninette. Sometimes twice a night. Ghislaine's the only one who might hurt her, and he doesn't have the balls for it.
Has he spoken to you?
Ghislaine knew about you and Ninette. Did he talk to you?
The man is incapable of talking. He came here, yelled at me, called me a dirty knife ear, among other things, and accused me of corrupting his wife. We had him thrown out.
You seem very fond of her.
Were you hoping Ninette would leave Ghislaine for you?
Of course not. I know my place. I offer a service, that's all. Anyway, there was someone else looking for Ninette. A Templar. I believe his name was Emmerich. He wouldn't sleep with me either. I can't see why a Templar would be interested in anyone who isn't a mage.
You sure she isn't a mage?
Any chance Ninette's an apostate?
Well, she certainly cast a spell on me. Anyway, if Ninette was a mage, I think Emmerich would have said so.
Were they lovers?
Someone else Ninette spent special alone time with, perhaps?
She always liked men in uniform. You could ask him yourself. Emmerich said he'd continue his investigation in Darktown. You could see if he's still there. And if you find Ninette, tell her to drop by and see me sometime.
He has a quest for me?
Back again? Sure you're not interested in my many, many services?
I'm sure.
I was just passing through.
Have it your way.
Apparently I can just sleep with him if I want to.
He didn't really
Not that
ask you to
excited
wear
by
a
sleeping
leather
with
boa.
the elf lad. Okay, so I think that's everything in this area of the world.
Avert your eyes for a dog.
So we'll just wander off to the next. We have the gallows. Let's go here. These are a couple talking things. This episode may not have a lot of combat, but we're setting ourselves up to have lots of combat going forward. We'll start with the Viscount and go talk to Aveline about what he
Insist if you must, but Viscount Dumas will see no one. If you've news of Seamus, I will relay it to him.
Fine. Tell Dumas my scouts have tracked the boy and his Canary captor to the Wounded Coast. I'm taking a full company after them, and when I return, I expect him to make a show of the reward.
So many to deal with one Kunari seems excessive.
He may be Tal Vashoth. The Winters leave nothing to chance. Get out of my bloody way!
Yes, what is it?
What's her problem?
If this is about a rescue, that woman did not seem the type.
She is the type I feared we would attract. As I told the others, Viscount Dumas' son, Seamus, is missing. We suspect he was taken by a Kunari. If you would like to try your hand at securing his safe return, feel free. I have certainly granted no exclusivity to the Winters and their violent approach.
Tell me about them.
I should know about the competition.
The Winters out of Navarra. They don't care one whit if Seamus is returned unharmed. Their lead, Sirrah Guinness, is hungry for a foothold in fair Kirkwall. And frankly, we have enough of their kind.
Why was he taken?
There must be suspicions about why the boy went missing.
Why? What have you heard?
Nothing. Until now.
There is truly nothing known. He is gone. And there have been sightings of a Kunari. The only complication is that Seamus is known to be of a sympathetic mind. He may have placed himself in danger, but it is danger nonetheless.
Mainly because you hired mercenaries that are crazy to go after them. And the guard?
This isn't a task for a guardsman.
Yes, isn't it?
There is a concern of appearance. If we used guards, it would allow Viscount Dumas' opponents to say this admits the Kunari threat because the city responded. In these times, public embarrassment is preferable to official embarrassment.
Seems kind of silly. And if you talk to Arashok.
The Kunari are not wild in the city. Petition their leader for the boy's return.
The Arashok has declared that it is not his role to do so. Apparently their rebels, the Tal Vashoth, are hunted anyway, killed for what they are, not for what they may have done. That does not bode well for Seamus.
I'll bring him back.
Ready the reward. He'll be back in no time.
Declare it if you like, but the reward goes to whomever brings him back safe. A discussion you are welcome to have with the Winters, should you encounter them, on the Wounded Coast.
I'll make our way there soon enough.
Messiah, please.
Eveline's happy with me, yay! She was unhappy earlier when I worked with Athenra. I have to just
Not much
bring her
room
to
in the
talk to
barracks,
Athenra.
but there's nowhere I'd rather be.
Have we already looked at this? Apparently not. Okay.
There's Jevon's office. Wait while I explain our initiative.
I don't know how they do it where you're from, guardswoman, but I decide the patrols, not you and your whims. You may have been put up for lieutenant in your first year, but I'll have no show-offs in my command. Have I made myself clear? Report to your post before I have you and your Ferelden accomplice jailed.
Well, what a charming fellow.
I don't have to like him, but he could at least listen. Bandits are dead. That's all that should matter. It's not the first time he's made me wonder like this. Something is very wrong.
Well, whose patrol was it?
So let's find out whose toes you actually stepped on.
Then we should check the duty roster and see who was supposed to take that route. What have I stepped in this time? Threaten my friends. Not letting that one go, Captain.
Hope the day.
Okay.
Aveline! I owe you for clearing that ambush the other night. Saved me a mess of trouble.
Brennan, that route was yours?
It was. Single patrol. I'd have been dead for sure.
You were alone?
A lone guard isn't much of a patrol.
Shouldn't need to be. That route was clear for weeks. First noise out of it was your big fight. The captain reassigned me after he heard what you did, and I passed the satchel to Donnick for his patrol tonight.
The satchel?
Pay and order assignments. Captain has us run deliveries to the outposts during light duty. It's usually just an updated copy of the roster. The satchel for that night was heavy, though. Anyway, thanks again, Aveline. You're a good one.
So the satchel gets heavy the same day we discover an ambush?
You're gonna get in more trouble.
You're sure you want to pursue this? This is your superior we're talking about.
If a guard has been put at risk, a good captain would want to know why. And if he's not a good captain, I want to know why.
It's a setup.
A messy way to pass information. And Brennan already sent it along.
Another guard is walking into the same trap. I can't let that happen. Brennan said Donnick. A good man. Donnick. I've got his route. A night walk in Lowtown. Let's go make sure his quiet patrol stays that way.
Okie dokie.
The guard who'll throw you out if you kick that wall one more time.
I think you can
The heart
actually
of law
open
in
something
Kirkwall.
else, so we'll go see
If I have to say something about it anyway.
I missed whatever Aveline was saying there. Ooh, an amulet. Grab that. And a little bit of experience, which is good. Where is this coming through? Oh, study of the Blight. Just what everyone needed. Isn't this the room the captain was in?
I'd like to, sweet thing, but I can't.
Oh, okay. And then we'll run this way.
Messiah, please stop kicking the wall.
Who are you to talk to me like that?
The Chantry hierarchy. Just in case we needed to know who was in charge.
I wish the guards weren't so illiterate. I had a report come in this morning that was nothing.
And there's one more place to go check where the Viscount's area was. Because no one will mind if I rob the Viscount, right? Just passing through. Whatever the Lomarin Accords are.
Would you also like me to make pigs fly?
Oh. I think I'm better now, but take it. We really need to get her a... We really need to get her better knives. I'm gonna have to up it her dex next time, even though I would like to keep working on getting her cunning. But we need to drop at least one level into
Good day, Sirrah.
into dex. There we go. So we have the gallows, we have Lowtown. I'm gonna start at Galen's house. Because we're injured. Then we're actually going to see if we can switch around a bit. I'm gonna go to the Hangman and talk to Isabella. We have not had her meeting yet.
Maker. I think he's ignoring me now. Hey! Is my coin not good enough for you? Oh, Hawk. Thanks for helping me with that little problem I had. You going to buy me a drink to celebrate our victory?
You drink the swill here?
It's an acquired taste. Oh, before I forget, are you still looking for work? Because I have a friend who needs some help.
A friend, huh?
Is this a friend or a friend?
I never let him steer my ship, if that's what you're asking. From what I hear, he doesn't have good control of his rudder. His name's Martin. He has a room right here in the Hanged Man. Tell him I sent you. Now, you going to leave me to my drinking or what? What's that foul smell? Is that you? No, wait. That's just me.
You must really like the Hawk family.
Why do you say that?
You came all the way from Lothering with them, didn't you? And they're not even your clan.
Humans don't have clans, Meryl.
Exactly. You came so far together, and you didn't even have a keeper to make you get along.
So your keeper tells you to stop kicking each other, or she'll turn the Aravel around?
Sometimes she also warns us to stop pulling hair.
Hey, Varric, you have anything to say?
I like this bar. Everybody here knows your name.
Okay. Back this way is that room we couldn't get in earlier, but now we can get in.
Out there. Do you ever feel like you're part of a story that someone's telling? Make up.
Okay, funny since we're part of a story that Varric's telling.
Hey, who are you?
My, you're jumpy. Look at you, cowering in a corner. What happened to the fearless, dashing raider I used to know?
I'm not a raider anymore, Isabella. I'm just an honest merchant now.
Please, Martin. You wouldn't know honest if I tied you up and spanked you with it.
Drop the act.
Isabella's told me all about you, Martin.
Isabella. I thought I told you to be discreet.
Discreet, her?
You've made your point. Now let's get down to business. I need someone to help me find out where the raiders have hidden my stolen cargo. This job's as easy as a peg-legged tavern wench. And there's good coin in it to boot.
Why leave the raiders? How do you lose a cargo?
What did the raiders do to you?
They closed in on my ship and forced her into the cliffs. My crew and I barely made it out alive. They must have salvaged the cargo when it washed ashore.
Why leave the raiders?
You used to be a raider. What happened?
Yes, I was a raider. Back then it was just smuggling and petty thievery. It's changed since that madman Ianto took power around here. Extortion, murder, kidnapping. He does it all. It's just not to my taste. I tried to get out, but he didn't like that. This scar on my neck, he gave it to me, slit my throat, and threw me overboard. I tried to start a new life away from this bullshit. And he has his men chase me down and steal my cargo.
You knew what he was.
What's the cargo?
Why would the raiders want your cargo? Is it valuable?
How should I know why they want it? It's just spices and herbs. Nothing special.
I'll help you.
I'll take care of it.
You'll need to look around the docks. The crates bear the seal of the Orlesian Port Authority, so you'll know it when you see it.
Well, I know.
You're assuming I know what an Orlesian Port Authority seal looks like.
It's fancy. Just like everything Orlesian. I've had it with the raiders, and this cargo is the key to me getting on the straight and narrow. You're doing me a huge favor here, friend. Thank you, and be careful.
Yeah, okay, good. She does like me helping the guy who's going on the straight and narrow. I was not sure if Evelyn would be happy or upset. Happy is better. We'll do the gallows next. This maybe finding... No, Emmerich is in the...
I would like to know more about being a guard, Aveline.
I don't think that's the job for you.
I know, but it might help me not get caught.
You probably shouldn't have said that part.
Why?
Just... Never mind.
Okay, we'll talk to the recruits.
Do you know a recruit named Karen? His sister is looking for him.
We cannot speak to you, Messer.
To the void with that. Karen and the others are missing.
But our orders...
The Knights aren't doing anything to find them. Maybe it's time to ask for outside help.
There are others missing?
I wasn't even certain Karen was missing. Who else is gone?
The first ones disappeared weeks ago. There's been at least half a dozen. Wilmot and Karen were the most recent.
Why have you been kept quiet?
Why must you keep silent about Karen?
You obviously aren't a Templar, Messer.
A Knight Lieutenant gives you an order and you obey, without question. They told us not to breathe a word about Karen and the others.
They must have their reasons.
And that'll be a great comfort if you go missing next.
I want to help.
You can trust me. I'm only trying to keep Karen safe.
I hear that Knight Commander Meredith has some new initiation you have to go through. If you're not strong enough or fervent enough in belief, you don't make it out alive.
And you honestly believe that?
Recruits keep going missing.
Wilmot came back.
What?
He did. I saw him this morning.
Tell me about the initiation.
What else do you know about the initiation?
You hear about some... questionable things that the Order must do these days. The Knight Commander only wants Templars that can do... what must be done.
Andraste alive. She's killing recruits that might question her orders, isn't she?
That's rubbish. She wouldn't do that.
Can I talk to Wilmot?
If Wilmot came back, he might know more about the other missing recruits.
I bet he would.
Wilmot told me he was going outside Kirkwall. Clear his head, he said.
Why didn't you tell us this?
Knight Captain Cullen ordered it, right before he chased after Wilmot. That wasn't too long ago. If you hurry, you may catch them on the road.
Ooh, Cullen was from the first Dragon Age. Assuming it's the same
People
one.
talk about the Circle like it's a prison. It's no different than anywhere in Thedas.
Okay. We'll do this. This is the... we're not injured, right? If so, I do need to go. Not be injured. Okay, we're not injured.
Why don't you arrest us, Aveline?
What?
We break the law, I'm pretty sure. There are laws for almost everything. You're not a bad guard, are you?
No.
That's good. Is it because you're fond of Hawk? I kind of am.
How very nice for you. Keep it to yourself.
I'd rather keep it with him.
These docks are run tighter than the ships we load.
That was kind of a funny line.
Andraste's graceful.
Okay. Grab the quick save, because who knows what craziness will occur.
I'm looking for some cargo.
You're in luck. Cargo all around. Take your pick.
Oh, unique.
A labourer with a smart mouth. You hardly ever see those.
What do you want?
I'm looking for crates sealed by the Orlesian Port Authority.
Haven't seen any. Sorry.
Talk to the harbour master. I'll bet he's got information about your cargo. He's in his office.
Hey, if you're done wagging your tongue, can we get those
Okay.
sacks off the docks?
Right, come in.
Apparently there was no fight
Watch
there.
out by the Canary compound.
I thought Coterie would come flying off of roofs. Or raiders, whoever. Random Templar
The
hanging
Maker guides my hand.
out. We'll grab that bow.
Shipping manifest.
I have an inquiry.
I'm looking for cargo bearing the seal of the Orlesian Port Authority.
Ugh. Adam, deal with this.
I apologise on Liam's behalf. He is a very, very busy man. I'm Adam, the Harbour Master's assistant. I understand you're looking for Elysian cargo. I have seen the crates. I can't remember where. Such a shame.
Funny how that works.
I can't imagine what you mean.
The clink of gold coin often jogs my memory.
I'll do it.
Is this enough to help you remember?
Ah, it's coming back to me. The cargo is in Alton Woodrow's warehouse, by the dock. I'm glad we could help each other out.
Evelyn's like, how dare you? But
I seek any information on suspected apostates.
I mean, I could have threatened him, but it seems worse to threaten the Portals. Maybe I should have threatened him. That's not the right place. Okay, this is the right one. That is where the Canary are.
Have faith, and the Maker will return.
Probably should have realized Evelyn would be unhappy about that. Okay, here's where the fight's gonna be.
There's someone coming. Tell the others.
Loot.
This is private property.
What's in there?
What are you guarding?
Imported goods.
Who owns this warehouse?
Master Woodrow, I suppose. It's rented storage space.
Can I go in?
Let's see what's behind that door.
No visitors allowed.
I should go.
I must have taken a wrong turn.
Be off with you then.
Always where you need.
I wonder if we come back at night, if we'll be able to get in there. I'm gonna try coming back at night. It just seems like starting a fight in the middle of the city is a bad idea.
You remind me of someone that Captain Mose shot.
You're thinking of someone else, O Maid of the Brine.
Okay. Let's see what's up with the net. We can do stuff during the day. Should try to get it during the day. Oh, we have to talk to Anders. Let's go do that.
Did Lothering have any lineage?
It wasn't a big enough village to have a wall around it, let alone a place for elves.
Where did the elves live then?
Stables and outbuildings mostly.
I think I like alienages better.
What's up, Anders?
I had a friend like you once. Got in all kinds of trouble. Dragged me along. Didn't think I'd be doing that again. I got a bit weighty the last time we talked. Sorry for putting that on you.
I'm always ready to listen.
You can tell me anything.
Anything? Be careful what you offer. I hope I didn't seem too selfish when I told you about justice. I didn't know what would happen. I figured a willing host, a friend. It had to be better than playing the demon and haunting some corpse.
I'm gonna be nice.
We can't always predict the outcome of our actions. We can only make them with a true heart.
Well, under that scruffy exterior, I think you've got a bit of a soft heart yourself. I'm sorry, I shouldn't presume. We've hardly met and I feel like I know you. Am I making you uncomfortable?
A little.
I don't want you thinking about me that way.
Everyone wants to control my thoughts. Fine. I hear you. Strictly professional.
We could just be friends. We don't have to be that friendly. Apparently, I can have a relationship with everyone. I didn't think you could have a relationship with everyone in the game. Other than Aveline.
Freedom.
Aveline's like the one you can't, apparently. I think you can't with Varric either. So there's two that you cannot have a relationship with. Okay. We have a meeting place to go. I'm going to end the episode here, and we'll pick up at the meeting place next time. So like and subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave it below. Otherwise, I will talk to you later. Adios.